Jack Harlow's album. He, in fact, has gotten blacker.
You didn't retreat into a whiter genre. In fact, you arguably went deeper into.
I got blacker.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the Sammy Rigaud podcast. My name is Sammy Rigaud. If you're new here and the algorithm has brought you to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and like this video. Hey, I'm here to apologize. A viral clip went out of me talking about Jack Harlow's album, Monica. Came out 2 weeks ago, March 13th. The album has 9 songs, and I watched an interview that was wild. I watched an interview where, there's that clip, and then I made a clip of that, and it went viral about how he said instead of switching to pop music like other white rappers have, he in fact has gotten blacker.
You didn't retreat into a whiter genre. In fact, you arguably went deeper into.
I got blacker.
Black music.
Yeah.
Deeper into black.
Yeah.
And I think that word triggered me along with all the people that I know. So I went to go listen to his album with a very, very bad ear. I went with a very bad ear. And yeah, as I got to listen to it, I was wrong. Jack Harlow, I really like this Monica album. And I have some friends who are producers as well. And we all sat back. We were at a birthday party. We were sitting back. We were talking about it. And Jack Harlow's fourth album. His last album was Jackman, 3 years ago. He drops Monica, and he says he dropped it on his 28th birthday, and it is recorded during writing sessions at the Electric Lady Studios. He says how his music evolves every time he relocates. A quote he says straight up from an interview that came out before it came out. He said, "When I move somewhere new, I start seeing myself differently. It shakes something loose. That's when the songs start coming." So I have some thoughts on this album. First off, it starts off with Trading Places. And I kind of see what Jack Harlow is trying to do on this album, right? For the most part, the Jack Harlow that I liked, was your very commercial Jack Harlow. He does have a song with Rod Wave that's pretty cool too. But for the most part, it's very braggadocious. It's frat boy. It's witty. It's funny. It's fun. Like Jack Harlow's music, honestly, was simply just fun. Like it didn't connect to anything. It was literally just music that you play. And as a DJ, I would play a lot of Jack Harlow, right? What's Poppin', Lovin' on Me. He did a song with Lil Nas X. And like he had a certain lane that he stayed on. Well, for this album, as he got blacker, he went blacker. He got into like this neo soul, vibe. And I think the pictures are bad. Like the pictures that have come out of that he's been promoting are very bad. They've gotten our attention. They got us talking. But they look bad. They look very culture appropriation. Like they look like he's mimicking and he's mocking a culture. And then what really pisses a lot of people off is he's going to take this genre to somewhere else, and more people are going to think that he is somewhat of an innovator, when in fact he is not an innovator of this. Similar to, we hear things about how rock and roll was stolen from us, how R&B was stolen from us, how at one point people were saying Eminem was the greatest rapper of all time, and hip hop was being taken away from African Americans. So when we see Jack Harlow doing this, it's tough. But that Trading Places song intro is such a dope intro. It's smooth. It's a strong start. He has a great tone. It's like talking, and it feels easy for him. And once I heard that and I listened to the next one, which is Lonesome, I'm like, Jack Harlow legitimately has a lane in this. And the question for me, I was questioning myself, why do I like this? Right? I try to say that I am a very against the grain person. I don't like to allow people to influence my liking or disliking of something. I try my best. It's hard out here. There's literally people that are influencers. It's like their job. I try my hardest to like something for myself or dislike it for myself or hate it for myself. Like whatever I want to do, I try to do. And when I listen to this, I got to apologize. This isn't bad music. This is actually really, really good music. Jack Harlow's album Monica is really good. I want you to go. We did the jokes. The first weekend that came out, we did all the jokes. You know what I mean? We put the hats on them. We had all the jokes. Cool. But if you step back and you listen to this album, he's kind of putting even like clever rap bars and double entendres in it. And, musically, it's very different from what he's done, but it sounds really good. And I got to keep saying that. It sounds really good. My favorite track on there is Trading Places. I also like All of My Friends. If this reminds me of, how can I say it? It's almost like the Roots meet Early Chance the Rapper, meet Donald, like a little bit of Donald Glover. Like there was a lane for this, mind you. It was almost like 10 years ago, but there was a lane where this music was really popular and like underground. So now you see Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow's gonna have, many, many, many opportunities to do unplugged events and really showcase this. And because he has so much charisma, because he's got so much of like this swag and this coolness to him, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. We all know this is gonna work. And I think that's why we were mad. Right? And if you're expecting Jack Harlow to talk about urban struggles, he ain't. He ain't gonna do that. If you're expecting Jack Harlow to talk about the hood and the plight that black people go through, that's not what he's gonna talk about. If you're expecting Jack Harlow to talk about, the prison system and the school system, that's not what Jack Harlow is going to talk about. Jack Harlow is not that kind of rapper. He never will be, and he never was. Right? So go into it listening to it just like this. All of My Friends is a dope record. My Winter is good. Prague is another one that I like. Like he's got some pretty cool, chill music. Say what you want. You have some friends over. You want the music on. It don't gotta be too loud. Put on Monica by Jack Harlow, and you gonna do your thing. Jack Harlow's been pretty quiet about after he dropped it. Like he didn't really respond to too much criticism. He kind of just played it well, and that's what I think you should do. I think when there's a lot of criticism on you online, unless it's attacking your character, I think you should lay low, be quiet, and let the people talk. Let it. What did Kanye say after 50 said it? If they hate, then let them hate. Watch the money pile up. In his case, watch the views pile up. Watch the streams pile up. Watch the money and pile up. That's what Jack Harlow did. Anyways, I like this album. Y'all tell me in the comments. Did you listen to it, or is it the fact that it's straight up copying neo soul, like indie vibe? Are you just not gonna listen to it at all? I think if you do that, I think you miss out on a pretty good body of work. This isn't the best album I've ever heard. This ain't even his best album. This isn't the best album of the year. But I first saw that interview and I heard what he said and I thought it was going to be trash. And it was not. In fact, it was pretty good. So, y'all do me a favor. Let me know in the comments what you think of Jack Harlow. Last quote I'll read. This is from a Genius article on Popcast. he did. They said, what inspired him to create this album? He said he'd been recording the project for 2 years and it wasn't exciting him. He says, I didn't feel like I was working on something that would surprise people. So obviously he was trying to surprise people. He gets it. Anyways, he said, I took a few weeks off because I was getting to the point where I was dreading going to the studio. Not a great space to be in, obviously. I thought about what I do and what I actually want to do. What would intrigue me? It struck me that I wanted to do something a little more egoless. As I'm getting older, I'm getting more trouble reconciling being braggadocious on record. And it's a pillar of rap. It's part of the reason I love rap. So that tells you right there. We weren't going to get braggadocious Jack Harlow. We were going to get some kind of introspective. He wanted to create something that is last a little longer. Obviously, because of his skin color, Jack Harlow's music has a different audience because he can cross over. He's automatically crossed over, so he was going to get farther. He let you know in this interview that he wanted to create something different, something that was exciting and something that would freaking throw people off. And that's exactly what he did. Anyways, get in the comments right now. Let me know what you think of this album and did you give it a listen? And if you did, what do you think about it? My name is Sammy Rigaud. This is the Sammy Rigaud podcast. God bless you.